And we are live. What is up, YouTube? It's Blackwing 2040, and welcome back to our Blackest Night live read part 2. So yesterday, I read the first half of the book. Now I'm reading the second half of the book, and I want to thank you guys so much for showing up to the live stream yesterday. It was amazing. It was quite really amazing. So yeah, so the last thing that happened where we left off was, let's see. Oh yes, Damage got killed by Black Lantern Jean Loring. The Black Lantern's power level reached 100%, and so now the huge Black Lantern power battery has transferred itself from space all the way to Coast City, and Black Hand rose Necron, leader of the Black Lanterns, from the dead. And let me show you what this man Necron looks like. And trust me, this guy plays no joke. This is Necron. So let's get started with part 5, shall we? Because it's going to be a wild, wild ride. All right, part 5. Let's rock. And here, if you're wondering where we are in Space Sector 666, where Hal Jordan and the rest of the other members of the other corps, you have Atrocitus, Larfleet, Sinestro, St. Walker, Indigo 1, Carol Ferris, all the colored corps members are there. So let's begin. Like the rest of the self-appointed guardians, Ganthet and Sade were born on the planet Maltus, the world where life first began. That gave them the validation to act as the ultimate authority figures on intergalactic order. That doesn't mean they handled it all that well. The Black Lantern is not here. The Black Lantern is not here. Remarkable, astute observation, Sinestro. I mean, Ganthet. Sinestro really hates the Guardians for grabs popcorn. That's funny. Well, yeah, pretty much. You can have grab a bag of popcorn and enjoy this. This is gonna be fun. I like that though. Grabs popcorn. That's funny. All right. The Black Lantern is not here. A remarkable, astute observation, Ganthet. Over the last year, the other corps have been at war, but today, friends and enemies and ex-girlfriends have to stand united. When he means ex-girlfriends, he's talking about Carol. This hole is empty. There's nothing more than empty. Hip hip hooray. Where is the black battery, Guardian Slime? Say it, don't spray it, Red. I sense the Guardian who betrayed us is within the Black Lantern's presence. We can take us to her, and together we can destroy the darkness behind this. Then let's all shut up and let's light up. And now we have all the Lantern oaths. So let's enjoy these oaths. In brightest day, in blackest night, no evil shall escape my sight. Let those who worship evil's might beware my power, Green Lantern's light. That was Green Lantern's power. With blood and rage, a crimson red, ripped from a corpse so freshly dead, together with our hellish hate, we'll burn you all. That is your fate. For hearts long lost and full of fright, for those alone in blackest night, accept our ring and join our fight. Love conquers all with violet light. Now to Sinestros. In blackest day, in brightest night, beware your fears made into light. Let those who try to stop what's right burn like my power, Sinestros' might. In fearful day, in raging night, with strong hearts full, our souls ignite. When all seems lost in the war of light, look to the stars, for hope burns bright. And this is the Indigo tribes, but they do not speak English, so this is pretty awkward. But I know there's a translation for the Indigo tribes of somewhere, but this is what it really sounds like. So listen carefully, guys. Toloraksan Bornakamor, no Tromofan, Tonek Wat Or, to Lantern Ker no Abensur, Tan Lek Lek Knock, for Maro Sor. Fun fact, Abinsur's name is mentioned in the Indigo tribe oath, and everyone charged except for Larfleeze. What are you waiting for, Larfleeze? I'm hungry. Again? You vow to assist us against the Black Lanterns in exchange for a guardian, Larfleeze. I have pledged to sacrifice my freedom and serve you once we eliminate the darkness. I want more than you, Guardian. I want a feast, a planet-wide banquet all to myself. I wish to swim in lakes of grape liver jelly and Moorish fizz. Promise me that too, Guardian. Promise me, or I'll take my ring and go home. Let me kill him. Oh, what up, Darth Malik? What up? A plausible solution. We can follow the orange ring to whatever glutton it latches it onto next. This is not his fault, Sinestro. Larfleeze's hunger is an affliction. He suffers because of the light he wields. I bet if I shoved it that light, I bet if I shoved that lantern down his throat, he'd charge right up. Mm. Your attack on the Blue Lanterns is forgiven, Larfleeze. As long as you are within the vicinity of my blue light, you will feel no hunger. All will be well. Yes, the hunger fades. But I could go for some dessert. Here's the cherry on top. Power levels at over 100,000%. Boy, the Rainbow Rodeo's locked and loaded, Ganthet. So where'd this big bad Black Lantern go? And we're back on Earth. What have you done to my friends and these poor people has gone way beyond Sagittarius. Your death was the first Spirialin of Earth, and your rebirth the last, so says Necron. It's instinctual for people like you to fight against the Blackest, against the darkness, Flash, but dying is inevitable. We age because we aren't supposed to be here. So you went through more than a wardrobe change since I've been gone. What's your story, Blackhand? Beyond spewing philosophical nonsense, I'm now happy, Flash. I am dead, like you were. That skull. You were the one that dug up Bruce's grave. Get your hands off of it. Ah! Emotional tether manifest. Bruce? Don't worry, Flash. I won't disturb your body. You aren't my type. I hate to know who is. And just as the cavalry has came in, Wally West shows up. And yes, I know Wally and Barry's suits are kind of the same. But Wally's suit is more darker than Barry's. So let's continue. Nice of you to swing by. So one Green Lantern baddie, one giant skeleton guy, one freaking guardian, and a Black Lantern and a pear tree. I'm guessing that's what made the skies go pitch black. I blame the one who switched the battery on Wally. He calls himself Necron. Kyle mentioned a Necron before, some kind of alien entity that's able to animate the dead. Looks like he got an upgrade. Along with Black Hand, I feel like I need a shower just listening to him. The bad guys have changed since the days I was the kid to your Flash. Now I'm the Nightwing to your Batman. You're the Flash to my Flash, Wally. The more the merrier. But on top of the Grim Reaper and his Halloween troupe, we got 7 million people clawing their way out of their graves. So tell me you're not the only one coming. We don't have a Flash Corps to back us up, Barry. But we do have plenty of friends. And we have the Justice League and the Teen Titans and some members of the Justice Society showing up. All right, let's begin. Stop! Leave the kid alone! Damage was misunderstood like I was, Ray. No one ever believed in him, not until you came along. Gene! And that glimmer of hope you ignited in him tasted so good. How about a little something to wash it down? Let's take a trip, little mermaid, under the sea. So Gene Loring takes Mara and the Atom and shrinks them down to smallest molecule into a Black Lantern ring. All right. So let's continue. Oops, I forgot where I left off. Wally, Grandpa, call me Barry or oh yes, Bart Allen shows up, guys. For those who don't know, Bart Allen is the current Kid Flash. Call me Flash, Call me Barry or Flash, Bart. Grandpa makes me feel old. I'm your grandson from the 31st century. You are old. So I've got good news and I got bad news. What do you want first? Good news, the bad news. Sorry, Wally, seniority wins. Good news is no one's really sure how or why, but when the Black Lanterns try to take Dove's heart, Dove? Of Hawk and Dove? I thought they both were dead. There's a new Dove, Barry, a girl. When the Black Lanterns try to take Dove's heart, she lights up like a Roman candle and burns them up, and they don't come back. So somehow Dove's tapping into the white light the Lanterns were talking about. Let's get her front and center. The Titans are already working on that. Which leads me to the bad news. Donna Troy was bitten by a Black Lantern and she started to get sick. You should have taken her to Star Labs or Dr. Midnight. We tried, Wally, but Donna said if she wanted to go down, she was going down fighting. Where are we going? Is that the Black Lantern boss? Don't stop running, Bart, and don't focus on him. Focus on the aliens floating in the sky. Who? The Guardians of Oa. We might not have Green Lanterns to help, but we got one step better if you're talking sheer willpower. We get them clear of this black goo, and maybe they'll wake up and lend us a hand. They are ours to drain. These Guardians fight to preserve order in a universe that will never find balance. The pendulum always swings between order and chaos, between love and hate, between life and death. You're getting a little pale for a Guardian. And now the other Lantern Corps show up and blast the scarred Guardians, with all their power, and so killing her. Oh, I got 250 subs already? Man, you look like you could use some color. You have no idea how much I've been looking forward to this. Lanterns, you will feed our Lord, Necron. Your Wrangler does not deserve the title Lord, and you do not deserve the title to be called Guardian. None of them do. A Guardian! I want this one. She's different from the others, and what's different is worth more. Hey, Larfleeze, I'd send that one back to the kitchen. She's overcooked. Hal, you're late. That's my line. You know anything about this Necron? The Corps has faced him before, some kind of undead creature who uses the deceased as puppets, but the black rings are new. No worries, though. I brought the color-coded cavalry. There it is, the Central Black Lantern. We destroy the lantern, and we destroy everything connected to it. What do we need to do? We must recreate the white light that gave birth to life, Sinestro. It is the antithesis of the death powering the Black Lantern. I think I saw this on a Saturday morning cartoon. Me too. Guardians, your lie is about to be exposed. Flesh. And now a black ring. And then I'm not telling you guys my real name, alright? Trust me, I'm not telling you guys my real name. Don't worry about it. Whoa, those things are fast. Diana, it's too late. Where's Dove? Donna, what's wrong? I'm changing. I'm seeing things. Is it me, or is this not doing a thing? It is, Green Lantern. It's making Necron stronger. And then a black ring flies all the way to Black Hand, who Black Hand is holding the skull of Bruce Wayne. Donna, Bruce Wayne of Earth, rise. And as so, we get a Black Lantern Batman. How cool looking is this? All right? Yeah, it may start with a J, but you guys, don't try to guess my real name. Please don't. Just don't. Don't. My God. Bruce? Emotional tether register. Batman? Bruce? Many of you died, but you came back. Bruce? And though some have questioned why they escaped death, you all failed to realize you did not escape death. You are all still connected to it, to me. I put myself, you, and everlasting death. I allied your humorous resurrections. You will help me expose the Guardian's greatest secret and return this universe to a place of quiet, dark order. And out of this Black Lantern, Batman spews more black rings and then gather onto the hands of other heroes. Diana Prince of Earth, Kal-El of Krypton, Connor Kent of Earth, Bart Allen of Earth, Oliver Queen of Earth die. And what those black rings do, Bruce, what are you doing to them? You have served your purpose, Bruce Wayne. Back to rest. And we only get that Black Lantern Batman for just a quick moment, but it was cool to have. So once those black rings attach to those certain heroes, now they are Black Lanterns. Superman, Wonder Woman, Superboy, Kid Flash, Green Arrow. There's so many. There's so many people. All right. Hal Jordan of Earth, Barry Allen of Earth. And that's the end of part 5. All right, guys. Yes, guys, the rule is no foul language in the chat room, please. Let's all remain nice and calm to each other. Batman as a Black Lantern being evil sounds like well, turns out, I don't want to spoil. I'm not going to spoil that for you guys. So yeah, at the end as we can see at the end of that chapter or issue, Superman, Wonder Woman, Superboy, Kid Flash, Donna Troy, Green Arrow, Animal Man, and Ice have all turned into Black Lanterns. All right, I'm sorry, I'm feeling a little under the weather, guys, but I'm not gonna let that stop me. So that's the end of issue 5. So anybody, let's do a quick Q&A. 10 questions. Let's do 10 questions. So how's everybody's day been going? Of course, my day. The reason why I moved the stream to 3 o'clock because I had an errand to run, and that was the lantern apocalypse is near. That's cool. But you know what? Be right back, guys. All right, sorry about that. All right. If I were a Black Lantern, what would I do? I wouldn't be able to control myself, to be honest, because if I was a Black Lantern, like if I was already dead, then I wouldn't be able to do anything because I'm not controlling myself. But if I was, resurrected from the dead and then be turned into a Black Lantern, to be honest, the Black Lanterns can't really control themselves. It's not they can't really do anything. And what it is that it's not really them. And plus, the only thing that will make me stronger is if I feed off the emotions of other people. So that was one question. If you met Green Lantern in person, how would you? Oh, you guys, yeah, I'm a huge Green Lantern fan. Of course, that's why I wore my Green Lantern shirt. I don't think I ever showed you guys my Green Lantern shirt, did I? But I mean, to be honest, my favorite Green Lantern is, of course, John Stewart. And Hal Jordan and Kyle Rayner are tied for second place because I actually kind of like Kyle Rayner. He's really, really good as a character. But I would, of course, I would fanboy. I would totally fanboy out because I love John Stewart. Do you think the emoji? The emoji movie. I really don't want to talk about the movie. I feel like it was a bad idea, and it feels like everything is getting a movie now. Like the Trolls movie, what actually was, I heard really good things about. I didn't get to see it, but I heard so many good things about the Trolls movie. So turns out it was actually based off the Troll toys, and it's a good thing they didn't make it like a toy movie, but they actually made them actual trolls. So that was nice. The Lego movies, based off Lego stuff. Lego figurines. That was awesome. But an emoji movie, bad idea. Really, really bad idea. All right, see my black cat comment. Oh yeah, and Landon asked. So that was 3 questions. Landon asked me a question. Um, I forgot what is it that you asked. Do you think Black Cat will be? I really don't know because I've been reading the Spider-Man comics lately, and it seems like Black Cat has a vendetta against anyone who's wearing a spider costume. Like, I blame Doc. I really blame Doc Ock for this because Doc Ock taking over Peter's body and everything, he ruined his life, especially with creating Parker Industries. Like, why? What? Why does he need his own company? Like, why? What? That doesn't even make any sense. All right, that was 4 questions. I'm wearing a lantern shirt. Want to guess what core? Oh, indigo. Oh, nice. Indigo. Oh, there's an indigo tribe t-shirt. I never knew that. Snaps. I never knew that. Let's see. If you like Star Wars, what's your favorite Jedi? Favorite Jedi? Okay, my favorite Jedi is Master Yoda, and my favorite Sith, Darth Vader. I had to. Yoda has been my favorite. I grew up with the prequels, so don't I know some people don't like the prequels, but I pretty much after watching them many a times, I know why some of them. But the only I don't like Phantom Menace. Phantom Menace was terrible until that final battle with Darth Maul. But my favorite yeah, Yoda was my favorite ever since Attack of the Clones and Revenge of the Sith. It turns out actually Revenge of the Sith was the first Star Wars movie that I watched, and I loved Yoda ever since. And Darth Vader has been my favorite Sith Lord ever since I heard about him. Just the look of his character, he just looks amazing. And oh my gosh, I want to tell you what happened in Rogue One, but I'm not gonna spoil it. I'm not gonna spoil Rogue One. I do not want to spoil Rogue One for anybody. Yeah, I recently heard Peter Parker became rich, which I can guess you can say Tony Stark Jr. or or his dad. That's funny. All right, I think that was like what 5 questions. All right. Any more questions, guys? If not, then we could keep this train rolling. We could keep it going because we're really almost done. We only got like 3 issues left to go. Do you think Spider-Man and Blackhead should be? Hmm. I mean, I don't know. I mean, they look great as a couple, and but boyfriend girlfriend not really because I remember doing like some research on Black Cat and I figured out that before she hated Spider-Man and everything and how she used to like him and everything, she had like a whole shrine of him in her apartment, and I find that very creepy. So I think the girl was obsessed with Spider-Man. So no, I don't think they should be boyfriend girlfriend. All right, do you like art? I mean, I'm not a really artistic kind of person per se, but any piece of art. I mean, I've seen many pieces of art, like um, the Scream, the Mona Lisa. Um, there's so many pieces of art that I've seen before, and I know there's a whole lot of others that I can't really name. Um, but art's beautiful. I'm not really into art, but if I see some art, I'll think it's I think it's I'll think of it as masterpieces. All right, so we'll do 2 more questions. 2 more questions. 2 more. 2 more. 2 more questions. You think Emoji Movie should get Landon? Could we please stop talking about that, please? Like, can we just get off the topic of the Emoji Movie and should it get more dislikes than Ghostbusters? Just stop, guys. All right, let's stop that, please, please, because that's gonna take the fun out the entire stream and it's ruining everything. All right, let's stop. A green puppet dog thing with a red tongue and a black. Oh, he's always talking about Gurr from Invader Zim. Gurr made me laugh in Vader's to be honest. Gurr made me laugh. Especially when he was in his cute little dog costume. Oh man. Gurr was hilarious. Come on guys. Any more questions? Two more? Yes, hashtag stop repeating things. Guys got any more questions? If not, then let's not let's let's keep going. If any questions pop up, I'll answer them. All right, so now we move on to issue 6. I think Darth Vader is coming in March. Second, all right. There's actually a Darth Vader comic in Marvel. Do a DVD video collection video? I don't think so. I don't think I'm gonna do that. No. All right, let's continue. And we're back in Coast City, and now they're all fighting their friends as Black Lantern. Do you think the Lego Batman movie will? Yes, of course the Lego Batman movie will be awesome. That movie's good. If the Lego movie was fantastic, then of course the Lego Batman movie is gonna be even better. All right. What just happened? Hal Jordan of Earth. A swarm of Black Ring is trying to make control of the living as well as the dead. Not the living Walker, the resurrected. Ugh. Day of execution, buddy. But our time is up. No more fighting over scraps or existence like we do. No more good guys or bad guys. My name is Hal Jordan. I'm an officer in the Green Lantern Corps Space Sector 2814. I was killed trying to reignite the sun, but I resurrected by Kal Rayner in the Green Lantern Corps. No more anything. Ollie died in a plane explosion, brought back to life when I was parallax. Wonder Woman was slaughtered by a demon, but she escaped Hades and found life again. Superman fell at the hands of Doomsday, and then that was revived by Kryptonian technology. When Barry returned a few weeks ago, I started to think death and resurrection were only part of the job. But it's something else. Come, I hunger. I've started the fire burning, Jordan, but a Green Lantern is the only one capable of the kill shots. I want the kill shot too. Finish Superman off before he kills someone, namely you. No! Superman's not dead, Sinestro. He can't be. If you're intent on keeping your ring holstered, we might as well lie down and die. Contrary to Indigo's bright idea, we don't have the power to destroy the Black Lantern. I knew there was something wrong about your return, Barry. I felt it because I'm just like you. I'm still dead. You were the first lifeline Necron created. He kept you from truly passing on. Bart, we came back because he wanted us to, but we belong to Necron. Hey, Wally, when are you going to stop picking on me? What happened to Bart? Is he? I don't know, Wally, but protect him and yourself. I need to get rid of this tag-along. Hal, throw me a line. What are you? Just hang on. So now Barry is attach chains around Greenland Flash, so they're running away from the Black Rings, because apparently 2 Black Lantern rings are following Barry and Hal, because they both died. So the Black Rings have new targets, I noticed, and they're fast. I noticed that too, but I'm faster. So Barry runs into the Speed Force and comes out 2 seconds later. Without a cosmic treadmill, time travel is guesswork at best, but I was hoping it'd be enough. Time travel? Black Hand and Necron reanimated Bruce and used him to trigger an emotional reaction in all of us that the Black Rings latched onto. I ran us 2 seconds into the future to break to it. As long as we don't jump out of our boots again, the rings won't have anything to grab onto. But why was Bruce the only Black Lantern that combusted on its own? I don't know. If we don't stop this, do Superman and Wonder Woman die? Do we die, Barry? I sure hope not. You want to hate me so badly you can't, can you, Ray? Even after burning Sue and breaking Damage's heart, you still can't bring yourself to feel anything pity. Oh, sweetie, I love... Come here often? And if you do... Now, this is Deadman. Deadman, start. For those who don't know who Deadman is a wandering spirit or ghost for that matter, and no one can see him. But the only time people can see him is if he possesses someone. So this is what Deadman likes. I mean, looks like. This is what he looks like. If I'm a, oh my gosh, guys, stop asking me about my age, please. Come here often, and if you do, why? Come here often, and if you do, why? Gene, just on the outside, short stuff. It's Deadman. I've been leaping into these black lanterns trying to learn a thing or two, which I think is doing some serious damage to me. You and Fishone being the only thing still alive inside their network drew me right to you. I can't stay in this bag of bones any longer, but you got to get out there and warn them. I can hear their directive like a whisper. Every Black Lantern in the universe, every one of them, is coming to Earth. Get out of me, Boston Brand. Jean brought us here, Adam, but do you need her to take us out? No. Good. Ray, don't leave me here. Don't leave me like I left you. I love you, Ray. I'll always love you. Go, and don't look back. Every Black Lantern in the universe? How many do you think that means? Turns out, and since every Black Lantern in the universe is showing up, this is how many. I don't think I need to read this part. This is John Stewart requesting, if anyone can hear me, this is John Stewart of the Green Lantern Corps. You've got incoming. That's a lot of Black Lanterns, guys. Whose ring are we leaping out of? I saw one of those black holes flickering like it wasn't working properly. I figured it might be on its legs. Adam, stay down. I will hold her. Find the Flash. You think you have the strength to face me, Mara? To tell you the truth, Princess, I always wanted to find out. You escaped the Black Ring? We outran it. Too bad. What now, Hal? Even together, we did nothing to the Black Lantern powering these things, because even together we're a fraction of the white light. Green Lantern is correct. We may be able to unify to destroy a single Black Lantern, but Necron himself will require every channeling the light of life. We need all our Corps to unite and use every beam we have to destroy the Black Lantern battery. My tribe can gather them, Ganthet, but it will take time. Then I will join this fight, not as a leader removed, but as another living being fighting for his life. What are you doing? Your ring has been able to replicate itself before in times of great needs. I am Ganthet. I am Ganthet of Oa. And as my last active guardian, I welcome myself to the Green Lantern Corps. So now, guys, Ganthet is now a Green Lantern. So if you're wondering, this is the best part that's about to happen, all right? So what Ganthet did, he was able to replicate Hal's ring to create another one. So now Ganthet is now a member of the Green Lantern Corps. We can double our efforts to halt Necron until the others arrive. Tell us how. Although you each wield different light, your rings are all based on Owen technology, and thus, unknown to you, they contain the same safeguard. According to the Book of Oa in the Shadow of Blackest Night, the rings are deputizing an individual for 24 hours. You don't control our rings, nor do I wish to, Atrocitus, but as my last act as Guardian, I've already triggered the process. So now each member of each Corps' ring has just been replicated themselves, looking for a different a different member. So, and this is where the good stuff is about to happen. So listen carefully, guys. Scanning for rage, scanning for hope, scanning for love, scanning for fear, scanning for compassion, scanning for Avery's. Sentient located. Barry Allen of Earth. You have the ability to instill great hope. Oh no, no you don't. I don't share with anyone. Get back here. They got here quicker than expected, faster than a speeding bullet. Ha. I took your lives apart before. I can do it again. Son, your past has finally caught up with you. Lex Luthor of Earth. What? You want it all. Mine. What is it? Oh God, oh God, get it off me! What do you see? What has my delicious fear gas shown you? And why won't it show me? This is issue 6, Landon. I want to feel it too. But not even the undead can frighten me. I need him. I need to be hunted by the Batman. I'll leave you like a trail across the streets of Gotham. When the crows circle and feed, he'll come looking for me. I need it. Help me. Jonathan Crane of Earth. You have the ability to instill great fear. Welcome to the Sinestro Corps. There they are. I got you. Green Arrow? Ollie? Not Ollie too. Please, not Ray Palmer of Earth. You have the ability to feel great compassion. Welcome to the Indigo Tribe. Knock. Diana Prince of Earth. You have great love in your heart. Mara of Earth. You have great rage in your heart. You belong to the Red Lantern Corps. Diana Prince of Earth. Stay away. What is it, Carol? I can feel the ring searching. It's having trouble. The ring can't take her. She needs to accept it or accept it of free will. The light is bursting inside her, Hal. She's beyond anyone else. There is no one on this planet who loves it more than Wonder Woman. Diana, Prince of Earth, welcome to the Star Sapphire. No worries, Hal. All will be well. Guys, take a look at this. So as you can see, we have Flash as a Blue Lantern, Mara as a Red Lantern, Lex Luthor as an Orange Lantern, Wonder Woman as a Star Sapphire, Scarecrow as a Yellow Lantern, and the Atom as an Indigo Tribe member. How cool is this? This has to be probably the most coolest thing ever, especially Flash as a Blue Lantern. Best idea that was ever made. I love this. And that's the end of issue 6. So how cool was that ending, guys? How cool was that ending? That was really cool, right? How cool was that? Oh my gosh. So pretty much there you would say the substitute lanterns in a way. So but that was so awesome. That was mind blowing. So whew, I hate the Yellow Lanterns. Yes, that was unexpected, wasn't it? Very surprising, huh, guys? But that was amazing. That's wow. I made it through 2 issues in 40 minutes. Amazing. That's amazing. But whoo, I love that ending right there. That was awesome. But we're not done yet. We still got 2 more issues to go. So, any questions so far you guys want to ask me? Any questions? Come on, guys. But the Blue Corps is the strongest since Kyle Rayner decided to go to their planet Odin for help. Well, technically, currently, right now in the New 52 or DC Rebirth from now on, Kyle is still a White Lantern, so he's still the strongest Lantern of them all. All right, who's my favorite DC villain? Joker. Joker's my favorite. Yes, I like Gambit. Gambit's like one of my favorite X-Men members. He's awesome. And plus, I love his Cajun accent. I can try to do. Do you guys want to hear my Gambit impression? It's gonna be. Trust me, I think it's gonna be bad. It will be bad. What do you think of Cars 2 haters? I hate it. If people didn't like Cars 2, then that's them. I loved Cars 2. I really liked it, and it was just awesome, dude. All right, guys, come on, guys, let's be chill in the chat. All right, regular Landon, please. Oh my gosh, guys, let's all remain civilized, young people. We're all friends here. Let's all stay calm. All right. I don't like conflicts happening. All right. So let's remain friends. I love both shows. Regular Show and Young Justice is awesome. All right. So Yeah, so I actually, guys, you guys want to hear my Gambit impression? It's probably gonna be bad. It might be really bad, especially with my sore throat and everything. It might be bad. Now talk about now talk about DC. Oh man. Um, to be honest, talk about DC. Okay, since one of you guys asked what my favorite, Joker is one of my favorite villain. Favorite is my number one favorite villain for DC. But other villains in the DC universe that I love Sinestro. Sinestro's awesome. Black Adam. Black Adam's amazing. Black Manta. Um, who else? Captain Cold and Reverse Flash. All right. So I know how I know DC pretty much has the best villains ever. They really do. Like Batman has the best rogues gallery. Flash has the most colorful villains. Like really, his villains really are colorful. I love the rogues. I would love to see a big rogues team up episode in the Flash because I like to hear it, but if it's too much pressure on you, okay. So if you don't mind me, I'm doing. It probably won't cause too much pressure. All right. So here's my Gambit impression. Pick a card. Pick a card, mon cher. Pick a card. Pick a card. Or that was that was bad. I feel like that was really bad. What's the matter, mon cher? Old Gambit got your heart, right? That was. I feel like that was bad. My that Gambit impression was so bad. That was really bad. Bonjour, mes amis. Nicely done, mes amis. Merci, merci. Oh my gosh, but I love Gambit. I'm still wondering. I don't think this Gambit movie might happen or not. I really don't know if it's still going to continue because it's been very quiet and we don't know what's going to happen next. But I don't know. So anybody have any questions? I don't watch Breadwinners, Landon. You asked me that question before. I don't watch it. um. So anybody have any more questions? Oops, sorry. And we got two more issues to go. This is really awesome, guys. This is awesome. I like Wolverine, my favorite X-Men Inhuman stuff. Well, I didn't know who the Inhumans were until I played Lego Marvel Superheroes, and that game only had Black Bolt as the only Inhuman character in the game. So I'm not really much fond of the Inhumans, but I know majority of them who they are. But pretty much Black Bolt is my favorite because the dude is crazy strong because just one sound of his voice can destroy anything, or just one yell, like one scream. His scream could pretty much no, it can. His scream could destroy an entire planet. So I figured Black Bolt as one of the OP characters. Not really saying he's overpowering, but he's really cool though. Medusa, who is Black Bolt's wife, I mean, her hair is what is her special power. Crystal, who is Medusa's sister. Karnak, you had Lockjaw, who's the dog of the Inhumans, and that's pretty much all the Inhumans I know about. But they're pretty cool characters. I just don't know, or I don't like what Marvel is doing with them in the comics, because now currently we have the Inhumans and the X-Men at war with each other, and who knows what's going to happen next after that. I know for sure there's going to be blood on both sides because you got two different races against each other. But anywho, let's continue, guys. On to issue 7. You are the oldest living beings in our universe, thereby making your connection to the white light stronger than any others. Yet you bury it as deeply as you bury your emotions. like those on this world bury bodies. Why have you spent eons fighting so hard to protect life when you don't live it, creature? Why did you vow to guard the universe? I I do not remember. So now the lanterns and the substitute lanterns are blasting every ounce of power at Necron, and yet it still ain't working. How sh- how shocking! Our beams are as useless against Necron as they are the Black Battery. If anything, he's enjoying this. Not me, not as much as me. Fly, my monkeys! Necron does not enjoy anything Sinestro. Neither do the Guardians, not like my people once did. I felt joy long ago, Atrocitus, and I hope to again, but it is not meant to be. I want a Sight Guardian! Bring it to me! I am not your servant yet, Lovelies, not until Necron falls. I'm used to being overlooked, but Necron's not giving any of us a second chance. Because Necron's nothing like the evil we eradicate day to day, Adam. He's not going to launch into a lecture and make this personal. It isn't. But it is to me, Lanterns. All my life I watch others more beautiful and blessed. Life favors some and ignores others, but our respective standings are irrelevant when it comes to death. In death, we are equal. We are all silent and cold. Still believe all will be well, Walker? Yes, and somewhere within you, Atrocitus, you believe that too. You! I remember you, alien, and I you, Earth boy. You are the doorway to the black. I tried to end this a long time ago. Where is your heart? His ring is his heart. Don't be greedy, Jordan. You were given extra time you didn't earn, and now you'll vanish into the same dirt your father and mine are already a part of. Inevitably, every living thing would have died, many in horrific ways after horrific lives. I'm saving them from years of misery and pain. Life's not all doom and gloom, Han, unless you choose to see it that way. Oh, oh, I certainly do. Now it won't hurt much longer, so don't be afraid. What if we want to be? What if we want to be? For the first time in my wretched existence, I feel alive. You and your kind want silence. I want screams. I want your screams. Scarecrow? What are you waiting for, Luthor? This is your chance to do something good. Or think of it this way, Lex. If you don't join in now, you won't have a world left to feed your oversized ego. This is my moment. And this is where everything starts to go downhill a little bit. No, it's mine. Mine! What the heck is Luthor doing? He has succumbed to the orange light. Give me a crane. Hey, you're not supposed to do that. Give me your ring. And now Lex Luthor takes off Scarecrow's Sinestro his yellow ring and starts wearing it. Now Lex Luthor is feeling the greediness in his heart because we all know Lex Luthor is probably the most greediest person in the DC universe. Next to Larfleeze, of course. Give me all of your rings. It'll be mine. Pretty red ring. More Black Lanterns up here than people on Earth. I'm doing what I can to keep them busy, but I'm not going to last long. How? Does anybody read me? Reception sucks up here, doesn't it, Mr. Stewart? It's because I'm bouncing every lantern's SOA to a little old lady's radio in Omaha. Airwave? In space. Only we can hear you scream. Ah, a reference to the Alien movie. A reference, I like that. Warning, emotional spectrum detonation imminent. And guess who just showed up, guys? Da 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 da! Every corps has just shown up into battle. Red, orange, well, the Orange Lantern is only one person, but red, the Sinestro Corps, the green, the blue, the indigo, the Star Sapphires, everyone is here. Oh man. Out of the frying pan and up the creek. Halt your assault, Green Lantern. Now is not the time to fight against another being. Try telling that to the rednecks, Indy. None of you will be telling anyone anything, Mr. Gardner. I control the volume here. Ah! You don't want to get into a shouting match with Kilowog. Lanterns, hear us. The Lantern Corps Civil War. If you are receiving this recorded message, then the situation is as desperate as prophesied, which is why I'm ordering you to extend the temporary alliance with the Green Lantern Corps to the others. These Black Lanterns will feed on world after world, turning them into planet-sized graveyards, as the Manhunters did Ruit, thereby severing all bonds of love throughout the universe. What if we unite as one core and focus our combined light? All will be well. Unite as one core? Keep dreaming. If the Green Lantern Corps waged this war alone, each of you must face 3,400,033 Black Lanterns without support. And if we team up like good boys and girls, how many of these flying deadheads do each of us ring slingers gotta hack and slash our way through? 2,712,919. And that's an improvement? You really think they're gonna watch our backs? They got good reason to, Kyle. They don't, and we end up like them. I can feel something working through me. If somehow I can destroy these Black Lanterns with a touch, maybe I can damage their power source. Necron! Let me out! Cyborg, someone is in there. We cannot let him remove Mara's ring, Adam. It has stopped her heart. She will die. Do you have any final words, creature of deceit? Yes. Long live the core. Dang it! I knew Luthor was trouble. Where'd Black Hand go? So now Necron just sliced a Guardian's neck in half, and thereby Black Hand rips its heart out. It's really scary. Shh! Don't fight it. That's it. Let it come naturally. Death to us all. Now this is where all the epicness is about to begin, guys. So here we go. The truth, what I really want, is to be Superman. Of course you do. Death to you all. What's Necron doing, Ganthet? He's murdered one of the Guardians. He's begun to make contact. Contact? With what? Trespasser, rise. And out of the ashes, or better yet, out of the ground, comes the white entity. This is pure epicness right here, guys. He said, let there be light. And there was. It's so bright. I want it, whatever it is. No, I want something new, human. I want your life. I want all of your lives invaded. Invaders, die! And now Necron starts attacking the life entity. And every time Necron strikes the life entity, everybody feels its pain because they're all living and they're all connected. One entity, one life. Right? What is it? The entity. The entity? The living light bestowed upon this universe that triggered existence itself. The Guardians may be the oldest living beings, but life did not begin on our world. Life began on Earth. No, duh, everyone knows life began on Earth. We buried this fact to keep the entity protected. As you buried Parallax in the Central Power Battery, as you buried the massacre of Sector 666, it was imperative we not draw attention to Earth. We did our best to keep humans from the Green Lantern Corps, until Abin Sur, when he was dying, he knew all of this, didn't he? That's why he came to this wretched world. You let my friend die with everyone with me, thinking him mad. You destroyed Abin Sur to protect your lies. You let the universe believe life originated on your homeworld to justify your authority. Sinestro, now I will justify mine. When Necron strikes the enemy, we share the pain. Because we are all connected. We are all alive. Every living thing in the universe is dying. Why isn't it fighting back? That's it, Barry. The entity. It's like Parallax and Ion. A living power. And Necron dug it up for us. It just needs a pilot. No! You had your chance with Parallax. This is my duty. And this is where Sinestro starts taking it in, guys. Landon, do not say my real name. Please, do not. Stop. Stop. All right? This is why I am alive. I am alive to lead us out of the Blackest Night. I demand your power, entity. So Sinestro flies up to the entity, asking for its power, and I will finally prove to the universe, thou Sinestro Korrigar, I am the greatest lantern of them all. And as soon as he flies up to the entity, Sinestro becomes a white lantern. And now we're into the final act, guys, the climax of the story, which I figured I don't need to wear this black ring anymore because it's about to get epic up in here. So that's why I brought my white lantern ring. Now, I mean, there is an O for the White Lantern Corps, but I don't know it at the top of my head. Jeez, Pink Elf Man turned into a White Lantern. I mean, Sinestro does have very, very long ears and a big head. I always wondered. Big head, a French mustache, and long ears. Weird features for Sinestro, but we're entering the final issue, guys. And that was fast. We went through 3 issues in 1 hour. That's fast. Wow. Guys, please don't say my name. Don't say my real name. Please do not say my real name. No, do not. Please do not. But before we begin the final issue of the Blackest Night, yes, French Pink Elf Man. But wow, guys, it's about to get epic. And that's not just the best part. I don't own any DC Rebirth stream. Here's the thing, guys. If you guys want me to do this kind of stuff, it takes time because remember, I'm still young. And of course I bought these comics from here's an advice. Word of advice. If you guys want to read these comics, they're available in the Google Play Store. I bought Blackest Night for $10 without tax. Without tax. So if you and originally the price for if you're buying a physical copy of Blackest Night, it's $20 plus tax. So I recommend getting these comics from the Google Play Store. It will save you a lot of money. Malik, please stop sending people to my Twitter so they can know my real name. I don't want that to happen. But yes, of course we know life originated on Earth. Just to sanitary thing. I am Groot. Yes, I'm Christian. Yes, I am. All right. So, any questions? Um, any questions? Before we go into the final issue of Blackest Night. I know I barely wore this one for you guys. It is bright. I mean it's white. So and this is what the symbol looks like, guys. Here we go. What do you think of analyzing movies? I mean, I'm all right. I'm not saying I'm a professional or um I'm not like one of those other YouTubers who review movies like Chris Stuckman or Jeremy Johns or the Schmoes. Those guys review movies and it's their job. That's their job. So like critique and know every single movie and give it the good things, the bad things about it. But me, when I go to the movies, I just go to the movies to have a good time. And if I say I like it or don't like it, that's all I have to say. What were your thoughts on Civil War, the movie, not the comic? I loved it. To me, that was an awesome starting point for phase 3. That was an awesome starting point. I mean, and it took a lot of inspiration for the comic too. It really did, because seeing how they use, the Superhero Registration Act as a way for the Soviet Accords, that was awesome. It was really awesome. And for it being, I would say, like, one of the main cause of the movie was Bucky as well, because Bucky was a wanted fugitive, and now Cap became a fugitive, and now since majority of the Avengers work for the government, um, that makes Cap, trying to keep a team secret. So pretty much, Cap has like his own team of secret Avengers. Is also what they were called in the comics as well. Cap had his own team during the Civil War called the Secret Avengers, and which was cool. Why is film critiquing? Why is film critiquing? Why is film critique dying? What kind of question is that? All right. Any more questions, guys? Because if we don't have any more questions, then we can move on. I'm actually glad I got to do this as a live stream, because there was no way for me to do like a review of this in one whole video. If I did, then I'll have to do like an issue by issue. Yes, I am Christian. I am. Why is analyzing movies? Why is it dying? What are you trying to say? Do I like Legos? Um, I mean, back when I was like a small little tot, I used to play with Legos, yeah. But um, pretty much what got me more into the Lego stuff was, the Lego video games. The first Lego video game I played was Lego Star Wars, the first one, the first Lego Star Wars, and then it worked way in from, Star Wars, Indiana Jones, and then Lego Batman. I feel like that's when I started to really love the Lego games, was when Lego Batman released, because I never really thought um they would make a Lego Batman game or a Lego Marvel game, to be honest. I never expected a Lego Marvel game to be happening. I mean, more people are enjoying movies because back to everyone analyze. But they're so, I love the detail that they use or that they make for making Legos. Like especially for superhero movies, and they have different themes. Lego had a lot of themes over the years. They had, I don't know if you guys remember. You guys remember Lego Knights Kingdom or Lego Exo Force? There were so many themes. Lego Knights Kingdom, Lego Exo Force, um, Lego Castle. What else they had? They had a lot. There was so many themes. No, I did not see the Casey Jones song yet. I did not see it yet. Any more questions, guys? Do you think Sinestro being a White Lantern is correct? No, because Sinestro has a big ego and he always wants to prove that he's the most powerful and greatest Lantern in the universe. He always wants to be the savior of the universe, but he never will because he's a villain. What do you think of DC fanboys saying there is a what? let's not talk about the fanboy war right now because it's very unhealthy to talk about that. Ah, Lego my ego. Yes, yes, yes. But yeah, guys, let's not talk about the fanboy war. It's very unhealthy to talk about. It's gonna make me stressed out because I don't want to complain, and it's really not healthy to talk about. So, any more questions? Any more questions? How many pages are left? How was my day? My day was good. My day was good. I had to run an errand. That's why I wasn't able to do the stream at 1 o'clock. But you know what? Just for the sake of, I think I need to assign a mod. In the yeah. So what? Oh, I'm sorry. Manta Ray, what question did you ask me? Do you think it is crazy for it is crazy that Sinestro is what do you think of 90s kids who hate everything? It's not that we all right, look, from it's just that our generation accepts what we enjoyed back from the late early 90s and the 2000s. And all I'm saying is sometimes yes, Ghost, right? I decided to make you a moderator. It feels a little the stream it may get a little out of control that the stream doesn't have a mod. So and plus most of my mods are not really here. So as I was saying, um sometimes things that were original we don't always like anything new. Like I know Teen Titans Go is a bad idea. It's just that cartoons have become a lot more they're not slapstick anymore. They're just filled with stupidity. Like it's like they're losing their touch now. I feel like studios choose whatever because I guess pretty much stupid is the new funny. Where slapstick comedy was always the funniest thing, but now it's gone to stupidness. But anyway, any more questions, guys? Because we're literally pretty much at the end of this. Oh, I think this last issue might end. You have moderation in your moder. You're welcome, Ghost Rider. You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, so we don't really have that long. But anyway, so let's get started, shall we? Issue 8, the final issue. Mm. The truth is, I am afraid of one thing. I'm afraid to get close to people. Because Black Hand is right. Eventually, everyone will die. A poet once said, Carpe diem quam minimum credula posterio, which meant seize the day, trusting as little as possible in the future. Most people only know the first part, carpe diem, probably because not trusting tomorrow is too easy or too cynical. It is to me, anyway. Sure, you can't rely on tomorrow. We're not guaranteed we'll have it. So now Sinestro is fighting. So now Sinestro is currently fighting Necron, and he just pulls out a White Lantern construct, the first construct, which is a sword. That's cool. That is so cool. All right, but we can't be afraid of it either. Stay back, all of you. I am bonded with the light of the life of light itself. Wait, I said that wrong. Whoops. I'm bonded with the light of life itself. I am Sinestro, savior of the universe. Your scythe cannot kill me, Necron. Nothing can. So much for team effort. I hope Sinestro knows what he's doing. He thinks he does, Carol. What else is new? Sinestro is now joined with the very light that was driven into the universe. Sinestro is now one with the entity. That was a rhetorical question, Ganthet. What kind of power are we talking about? Nothing less than godlike, Ray Palmer. So pretty much, um, having the White Lantern or being possessed by the White Lantern's powers is pretty much kind of like godlike powers. Pretty much, it gives, in a way, you can say it grants you the power of creations. Because I probably only know that because Kyle Rayner is a White Lantern. Yeah, there's no swearing in the chat room, please. Your annihilation marks the end of Abinsur's mission, and I'm the beginning of my own. And Sinestro rips Necron's heart out. Well, now that wasn't so difficult. And just when they thought it was so easy for Necron to be defeated, Necron gets back up again. You fight me as if I live, Lantern. I do not. I am death. You cannot eradicate death. No more hiding, trespasser. And just as Sinestro's moment of victory is at hand, Black Hand reaches into Sinestro and grabs the entity back out. It appears Necron is not singular in nature. Sinestro is losing control of the entity. His ego is fueling it rather than his will to survive. Then no one can control the entity. It will reject you as it has Sinestro. You're missing the point, guys. The white light doesn't stop Necron. So now what? Rings! I demand them, Guardian! Victory is mine, Baldy. And if you had any hair, I'd take that too. Victory belongs to you only for the moment, Orange Lantern. And the moment is fleeting. As are your lives. And the other Black Lantern heroes and villains show up again. I guess you guys forgot about them? No, we did not. What's Uncle Hal always say, kids? No fear. Tramp! Mira! She belongs to me, human. Wait, which belongs to who? Like Reynard Roanoke. What'd you say? She said the Indigo tribe received the message, Flash. She said backup's here. Great. The more the merrier. How good is this splash page right here, guys? This looks epic. How cool is this? Forget the Black Lanterns and hit the source. Everybody swing your beans onto Necron. We can do this if we all work together. All of us with a power ring? Because if you think we got the room or ability to galvanize like that, Kyle, you should trade that blue ring in for a green one. Huh? Can't get the ring to work. And I was never into jewelry. Guy, it's Dead Man Lantern. I've been floating inside these things and learning Necron is a sentient blackness. He's the empty space between atoms and planets. Necron can only play patty cake with us because he's created a tether to the land of the living. Black Hand. You fix Black Hand, you shut the door in Necron's face and lock him in his room. Fix Black Hand, get his heart beating again. And how the heck are we supposed to do that? Hey, you're the superhero. I'm just the ghost with the mop. What the heck? Whatever, back on track. Hey, Skeletor, beware our power. No lanterns, beware mine. No, it's my destiny. Death is your destiny, Sinestro, as it is yours, Hal Jordan. Like the others who came back from the dead, you did so because I allowed it. No fear. I want no more. I want peace again. You still want to take credit for bringing me back to life, Necron? You might have opened the doorway, but I was the one who walked through it. Why? Life was an accident, Jordan. It was no meaning. It has no purpose. Life doesn't give us purpose, Blackhand. We give life purpose. I may have some kind of morbid connection. Here comes the epicness, guys. Here comes the epicness. Here we go. I have some kind of morbid connection to Necron, but I have a stronger connection to life. Not after I'm through with you, Hal. You do too, Superman. Doomsday put you down, but you got back up. Everyone you think you allowed back everyone you think you allowed oh my gosh, I'm stuttering on my own words. Everyone you think you allowed back did it themselves, Necron. We all chose life when given the chance. Connection severed, connection overridden, connection overridden. We are all connected. And if anyone's a part of a White Lantern Corps, it's us. This is the epicness of what this story is. Now, once Hal Jordan connected with the life entity, he brought everyone has turned into White Lanterns. Hal Jordan, Barry, Bart, Wonder Woman, Donna Troy, Superman, Superboy, Green Arrow, everyone is turned into a White Lantern. And just by doing that, they're shoving their power into Blackhand, bringing him back to life. We chose to live again. Now we choose it for you. William Hand of Earth, live. And as they force the entity into Blackhand, he returns back to the land of the living. He is now alive again. And the side effect, he regurgitates a white ring. Anti-Monitor of Cord, live. So pretty much the Anti-Monitor was the power source of the Black Lantern power battery, and it gets even better. I am your prisoner and power source no more, Necron. Then you are nothing. Go back to your own universe, creature. This one is mine. No, you are the trespassers. You are the enemies to existence. Let there be light. And in doing so, Necron is defeated, and out of him spews more and more White Lantern rings. Oman Tomaz of Earth, Jenny Lynn Hayden of Earth, Digger Harkness of Earth, Hank Hall of Earth, Maxwell Lord of Earth, Ronnie Raymond of Earth, Eobard Thawne of Earth, Carter Hall, Kendra Saunders, John Jones, Arthur Curry, Buster Brand. Whoa, what's happening? Live. And in doing so, that white ring brought back Maxwell Lord, Reverse Flash, Hank Hawk, Jade, Captain Boomerang, Firestorm, the original Firestorm, Ronnie Raymond, Martian Manhunter, Aquaman, the Hawks, Osiris, and Deadman back to life. Oh my god. Arthur. Mara? Ah! Mara! Hal, what's going on? What's happening to her? She's going into cardiac arrest. Why? Her heart has stopped. Give me your hand, Aquaman. Your heart is beating again. It will help hers beat again, too. While my blue light reverses the effects of the ring. Arthur, are we dead? No. And so now Aquaman and Mara are reunited, and Aquaman is back to life. Kendra, are you all right? Kendra, Shiara, Cinnamon. I remember everything. I remember our past lives. I remember our time with the Justice Society and the Justice League. But most of all, I remember you, Carter. Shiera? So the White Lantern ring brought back the Hawks, but it didn't bring back Kendra. It brought back Shiera Hall, the original Hawk Girl. Oh, Carter. Oh, how I missed you. And of course, they embrace each other with a kiss. John, you're alive. It appears so. Martian Manhunter, help! Let go of me! Who are you? Get out! Jason! Jen. He killed Jen. Ronnie? Adam, what's going on? Where's Professor Stein? Get your hands off of me! Hawk, please calm down. They only want to help. They touch me again, they lose a finger. I want to know what's going on, Dub. I want to know what the heck is happening right now. Maxwell Lord, I don't know why you're here, but don't think you can. Are, are you all right, sir? I'm fine. So it brings back Ronnie Raymond, and so now Ronnie and Jason are the new Firestorm. It brings back Maxwell Lord. Maxwell Lord, of course, you guys know, is evil, and he has mind control powers, but it's a side effect he has. Every time he uses his powers, his nose bleeds. Kyle, Kyle, Jade. Okay, here's another thing for you guys. More characters that got brought back. Alan Scott's daughter Jade, she was Kyle Rayner's third girlfriend. Third. Kyle Rayner dated a lot of girls, and we said Batman was the player. Who's that? Black Adam Jr.? His name's Osiris. I want to go home. I am going home. Thought! The Flash! Bloody! Take a nap, Digger. Ralph? Sue? Barry. They're not here. Why? Oh no. This can't be happening. Dead man? You can see me? This isn't right. I'm not supposed to be here. And also that ring also brought back Dead Man back to life. Here. He's from your world. Dispose of this hairless thief. You do realize what you just done, don't you, Larfleeze? What? What's so funny? You finally gave someone something, you ridiculous rodent. I didn't. You. I helped save everyone. I demand what I promise. You belong to me, Blue One. Sade. It is all right, Ganthet. Perhaps I can help him. But the core. There is much to discuss about the future of the core, of all the core. The anti-monitor has returned, but our immediate concern should be with Black Hand. He is missing. So is Indigo One and her tribe. Where did they go? Yes, yes, you just heard Thawne as in Reverse Flash, because Barry killed him in his earlier years. He when Barry wanted revenge against Reverse Flash, so Barry snapped his neck by killing him. But then, of course, Reverse Flash came back because he's a futuristic time traveler and he exists in any part of the timeline. So it's crazy. Morat Abin Sur, Lokwak War, Krona Ramp Lek Larfleeze et Doom, Knock. So now everything is said and done. So, oops, I forgot. So now we are here with the Indigo tribe, and they took Black Hand prisoner. I think they lobotomized him, or they're just doing that to rehabilitate him. But who knows? Knock. I don't know why the earth or the sky or people exist, and the fact is, I'll probably never know. But I do know one thing, Barry. When you told Black Hand we were the ones that give life purpose, you were right. We all live for different reasons, Hal. It's up to us to figure out those reasons. I just wish we knew why the White Light resurrected Aquaman and the others, but not everyone. Ganthet thinks there's a bigger picture to it all. One will eventually see. I don't know. Do you think without Necron pulling the strings, the resurrections are over? I think dead is dead from here on out. Except for him. That Black Lantern Batman didn't recognize any of us. It wasn't Bruce. Tim Drake is right. Bruce is alive. What about the entity? The white light? Did it disappear back into the earth? Is it inside Black Hand? No. I can feel it out there, Barry, urging us to break away from the blackest night and head into tomorrow. And it ends with the showing of a white lantern power battery. And right there, guys, is the end of the blackest night. We did it. We did it. Actually, did it in an hour and 30 minutes. Not bad. Not bad. This was actually really, really good. Whew, that was a lot. I think I need a drink. Be right back. I need a drink of water. Whew. Well, that was the end of that. That was wow. So now you guys know that was why Blackest Night is one of my favorite DC events of all time because there's so many things happening. So just to refresh you guys, have I? Yes, I did read the first issue of Justice League versus Suicide Squad, and it was amazing. I loved it. It was amazing. Um, I'm gonna give this new Venom a chance because I want to know. I want to know how the heck did I want to know how the symbiote got off Flash Thompson and onto someone else. Yes, Shiera Hall is the original Hawkgirl. Because when Shiera died, who knows where, she got resurrected by well, not she was reincarnated into someone else, and she was called Kendra Saunders. I think in the comics, what they did was they made it feel like I think it was that Shiera was Kendra's aunt, but let me just check let me check the DC app just to be sure. I could be wrong. I don't want to talk about Sonic 06. That's the worst Sonic game ever made. Oh, okay. I think now I know how this happened. So, man, this story is so. Oh my gosh, the Hawks are very, very, very confusing. Their story, their their whole life is complicated to understand, but it's hard. Thoughts on the new Wonder Woman, Batman, and Flash Justice League photo? It looks pretty. That looks Of course, I know they're probably looking at some threat of some reason, but it looks pretty good. It looks really really good. Seeing Flash, Batman, and Wonder Woman together. But the new Venom comic released. The first issue released last month, so it started last month. The second issue released yesterday. Um, what is the character in the pic doing? Which character? There is no new Hawkgirl. It's always been it's either Shiera or Kendra. To me, I like well, I don't know. There's a lot of things. I mean, I thought Shira is in, the Justice League cartoon from the 2000s, and Kendra is in, Legends of Tomorrow. Well, was in Legends of Tomorrow. Do you think the first Venom comic that came out last month sucked? Because no, it did not suck. All right, they're trying. If Marvel is trying something new, then I'll accept it. Because when they said that Venom was going to be evil again, I thought that Flash Thompson was going to be evil, or I thought Eddie Brock was going to come back, but guess not. But it it's Landon. Don't spoil it for everybody. Some people who didn't read it yet, but I'm pretty sure that is what happened. But don't spoil it. Some people haven't really, read it. Um. So any more questions you guys want to ask? Oh, and for those wondering who were the 12, even though I showed you guys the 12 individuals that were brought back from or resurrected are the Hawks, Aquaman, Martian Manhunter, Firestorm, Captain Boomerang, Maxwell Lord, Deadman, Osiris, Jade, Hawk, Reverse Flash. Am I forgetting somebody? I feel like I am. Oh, and Osiris. But yeah, I mean, this was an awesome event. I loved reading it. It's one of my favorites, and I had a blast reading it to you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I did. And I guess of course, that brings our journey to the Blackest Night over. And I'm so glad I got this done because I did not want to push this over into next year because I wanted to get this done before the year was over as soon as possible. And I did. I did. So, you guys got any more questions? We could have a little Q&A until, I don't know, like 4:45 or 5 o'clock. We can keep it going. We don't have to, you know, we don't have to. Do you like X-Men or Inhumans in the new series? I haven't read any Inhuman comics. Oh, AVX. I mean IVX. Yes, I like IV. Actually, it's a good start. It's a good start. I don't think I don't think the event is going to be bad, like how Civil War 2 was, but I don't. I think IVX is going to be good, and of course, there's going to be some. There's going to be some ramifications that are going to happen later on, probably at the end. Let me see if I can. All right, thank you. I dare you to read one more day for a live stream. Oh boy, I'll probably have a lot. I don't know if I'll get a lot of hate from that, but I mean, if I had the money, I'll buy one more day because I just know what happens in it. I just never, officially. Of course, yes, I'll read it. Have I read any of Have I read any of Marvel Now 2.0? Yes, I read Venom, new Venom series. That's part of 2.0. Um, the new Avengers series with Spider-Man. I call him Captain Falcon, even though he's Sam Wilson, the Falcon, and he's still Captain America. I call him Captain Falcon. So yeah, Spider-Man as Spider-Man, Captain Falcon, Jane Foster, Thor, Hercules, the new Wasp, and Vision. Ah, and it's written by Mark Waid. It's pretty good. I just don't like the art. The art, I feel the art is really driving me off. It's really driving me off. But overall, looks good. The next coming stuff for Marvel Now 2.0 of course is the new Hulk series. I'm looking forward to that. US Avengers, that's gonna be amazing. What else? There's a lot. There's a lot. So many stuff. So many things. I mean, it's just I want I feel like Marvel is still missing something for them for their comics to be good again. I'm just not sure what. We know what do you think not of Ben Riley being the new Jack? I was actually blown away um I was actually blown away to find out that it was Ben Riley that was doing all those things in the Clone Conspiracy because I thought Ben Riley was dead because I know this because of research because I know Ben Riley was Spider-Man for a while and then he died and to find out he actually is still alive it's crazy. I mean having Mary Peter and Mary Jane's having Peter and Mary Jane's marriage erased from continuity. And I know there was a lot, and I mean a lot of criticism for this. And it was to find out that he only did this, he made a deal with Mephisto just to save Aunt May's life. And I find it kind of tragic because I knew about Mary Jane first. I wasn't really like a big Gwen Stacy person, so I knew about Mary Jane first. So anyone asks me, I always prefer Mary Jane over Gwen Stacy. I'm sorry, that's just me. But who knows? Maybe somewhere they'll probably find a way to put Peter and Mary Jane back to a married couple again. Maybe somewhere. Who knows? We may not know when, but hopefully they'll do it. Oh, speaking of, since you guys asked me what the next live read is going to be, Gwen's trash and jerky in the comics. I mean, Gwen has her moments. That's all. All right, so the next live or the comic that I'm gonna do a live read on. Whoops, that's too bright. Oh, that's too dark. Is this? I'm gonna be doing Infinite Crisis next. This is one of DC's greatest events. It's gruesome. The death toll in it is crazy. All right, Malik, thanks for coming. But yeah, the death toll in this comic is crazy. Like, so many choices were made, heroes and villains died. It's crazy. There was death all around in this event. A lot. Have you read the new Nova? I'm not really a big Nova fan, to be honest. I mean, he's a cool hero and all, but I'm not really into Nova like that. I'm sorry. I'm really not. How many pages are in this book? 266 pages. That's less than this. Almost 50 pages less. All right. Whew. So, any more questions, guys? Any more? Yes, I know Richard Rider's back from the dead. That's awesome. It's awesome. About time, actually. Yes, I do like Ghost Rider. I do. If you're gonna ask me, my favorite one is it's between Johnny Blaze and Robbie Reyes. Yeah, I see what you did there. He's lit. Yeah, I see what you. Awesome, good. That was awesome. That was a good choice of words. So, any more questions, guys? Any more? Oh, man, I just remembered. Oh my gosh, I just remembered. I gotta do a retro throwback. I gotta do a retro throwback today because it's Thursday, and then I gotta do a versus for tomorrow because I said versus will now be on Fridays. And I know you guys told me that I just hit 250. So that's awesome. Let me just take a look at the subscriber count. Yes, I did. I just reached 250 subscribers. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. This may sound berserk, but do you have a weird feeling about Sony's presence in Spider-Man? Yes, because I mean, I know Sony still has the rights. This is what I'm thinking. What should happen, or better, what should happen is like with Fox, because Marvel made a deal with Sony that they could use Spider-Man in their movie. So why can't Fox? I mean, why can't Fox ask Marvel to make a deal with Marvel so they can use the Fantastic Four? To be honest, I only enjoyed Fantastic Four and Rise of the Silver Surfer. To be honest, yes, I enjoy those films because going back and watching them, I realized these are the only really good, satisfying Fantastic Four movies that we have. Because we already know about that disaster of a movie that came out last year that I am not talking about. So if Marvel actually does try to get the rights, well, not rights, or partners with Fox to make an outstanding Fantastic Four movies, we could actually get a substantial Fantastic Four movie. Like we could probably get a better version of Doctor Doom, or we could get a better Doctor Doom. We can get some Fantastic Four villains like Mole Man, Annihilus, maybe even Galactus. Galactus will probably have to save for like maybe I don't know, maybe like a team up movie somehow. But come on, I feel like that could actually work. It could actually work. It's all right. It's all right. I had the same problem with auto create correct and everything. I hate it. So any more questions, guys? I can answer like 10 or 15 more, and then we'll end. Thank you for that. Fan force was if Fox would just make if Fox would just make that one bargain, and if they would say no to that bargain, I would say, "What are you doing?" I'm a '90s kid. Dormammu, I've come to bargain. Funniest line in that whole movie. Dormammu, I've come to bargain. Thank you everyone for the congratulations on the 650. I appreciate it. It's really pretty much it's you guys I gotta thank, because if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't make it this far. And plus, since I'm at 250, that means that's one half. No, not one half. That's one quarter of 1,000. So since I've been doing this, it took me 3 years to get to 250 subscribers, and it took me what? It took me 2 years to get to 100. Or no, yes, it took me 2 years to get to 100, and 3 years to get to 250. So that's amazing. Um, but yeah, so that means I got 3 videos. I gotta make a retro throwback, I gotta make a thank you video, and I gotta make a versus video for tomorrow. So stay tuned for those. And if anybody has any more questions, I guess we could end here. This is awesome, guys. This is so awesome. I appreciate it. To be honest, I really hope DC decides to make a Phantom Ring. For those who don't know what the Phantom Ring is, it's the newest ring to the Green Lantern mythos. What cartoon do you watch? I'm only watching Justice League Action, or the yeah, Justice League Action is like the only, and regular show. Justice League Action and regular show is like the only cartoons I'm watching right now. But if I were watching cartoons, I would be watching a whole bunch of the old stuff. The old stuff is always the best. Any more questions, guys? Not? We'll end here. I can't believe how fast we made it through the book. We made it through 3 issues in an hour. That's quite impressive. Because I'm not into the new stuff. Some of the new stuff doesn't really give me like excitement or joy when I watch it. Sorry. Sometimes when you're a person who loves the old stuff so much, and when stuff gets rebooted, it doesn't always turn out what it's supposed to be. Yeah, I know Ultimate Spider-Man's ending. I only watched like a few episodes in the first season, and that was it. What do you rate Justice League Action so far? 1 out of 10. Um, since there's been like, you know, I would have to give it I'm gonna give it a 8, because I know there's a whole lot more amount of characters in the show that we haven't seen yet. So, but for now, I give it an 8 because it hit the ground running with that premiere episode. It was phenomenal. I loved it, especially having Kevin Conroy as Batman and Mark Hamill as the Joker again. It was I loved it. I loved it. All right, so I'll answer 2 more questions. Two more. Two more. 2 more questions. I don't like the Ben 10 reboot. I don't like it. All right, one more questions, guys. One more. Those were good episodes, to be honest. Especially the episode with Lobo. And I loved how Lobo was voiced by John DiMaggio, because I feel like John DiMaggio is the perfect person to voice Lobo, to be honest. Are you excited for Toy Story 4? I mean, I'm not sure what it may hold, but yes, I'm excited for it, but I'm pretty much more excited for Incredibles 2 instead of Toy Story 4 because Incredibles 2 we should have got Incredibles 2 like a long time ago. But anyway, thanks guys so much for being here, and of course I can see by the subscriber count I made it to 250, so thank you so much for that, for getting me to 250 subscribers. That's 1/4 of 1,000. So the next live read I will do is Infinite Crisis, but I just want to say don't get too comfortable with this, guys, because this isn't something that's gonna happen a lot often. But thank you so much for being here. I'm not sure when I'll have what the next live read. I don't know. Maybe next week. Maybe, but who knows? Only time will tell. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for being here. Of course, you know, I am Vengeance, I am Darkness, I am Blackwing. Stay golden, everybody. White Lantern out.